Have you ever wondered why lottery winners often end up poor again? It's a question that has intrigued many, and the answer lies in a paradox that is as fascinating as it is perplexing. Imagine this: you strike gold, winning a multi-million-dollar lottery. The world is your oyster, and the possibilities seem endless. Yet within a few short years you find yourself back where you started, or even worse, in a financial hole deeper than before. It sounds inconceivable, doesn't it? But this is the reality for a surprising number of lottery winners. Statistics paint a grim picture. A staggering number of lottery winners, as high as 70%, according to some studies, find themselves filing for bankruptcy within 5 years of their windfall. Yes, you heard it right. 7 out of 10 lottery winners end up with empty pockets and filled with regret. So, what is happening here? Why does a sudden influx of wealth often lead to financial ruin? It's as if winning the lottery, which many dream of as the solution to all their financial woes, turns out to be a ticket to a financial nightmare instead. It's a paradox that has puzzled many. On one hand, a lottery win is often seen as a lifeline, a way out of financial troubles and a path to a life of luxury. On the other, it seems to be a curse in disguise, leading winners down a path of poor financial decisions, extravagant spending, and a lifestyle they can't sustain. But it's not just about the money. The emotional toll is just as significant. The sudden wealth can often lead to stress, isolation, and a sense of loss. It can strain relationships and lead to a life of unhappiness and regret. Indeed, it seems that winning the lottery is not the ticket to everlasting wealth that many of us imagine it to be. It's a paradox that serves as a cautionary tale, a lesson in the complexities of wealth and a reminder that money, while it can buy comfort, cannot buy happiness or wisdom. Take Jack Whitaker, for instance, a lottery winner who turned millionaire overnight. This hard-working businessman from West Virginia played his cards right, or so it seemed, when he won a staggering $315 million in the Powerball lottery back in 2002. Whitaker, already a millionaire from his construction business, became a public sensation. The lottery win, one of the largest in history, was supposed to be his golden ticket to an even more prosperous life. But as we delve into his story, we find that it was anything but. Despite his initial excitement, Whitaker's life took a dramatic turn for the worse. His windfall didn't bring him happiness, but rather a series of misfortunes. He was plagued by lawsuits, personal loss, and repeated thefts. His once thriving business started to crumble under the weight of his newfound notoriety. His personal relationships suffered too. His wife filed for divorce, and his beloved granddaughter, whom he'd been generously supporting with his lottery winnings, tragically passed away. Whitaker himself admitted that he wished he had torn up his winning ticket. As if these personal losses weren't enough, Whitaker's financial situation deteriorated rapidly. Despite his initial wealth, he was no match for the monetary demands that his lottery win imposed on him. He faced numerous lawsuits, some from people he'd never even met, all hoping to get a piece of his fortune. Eventually, this once successful businessman declared bankruptcy, stating he was broke. The man who once held a check for hundreds of millions was now left with virtually nothing. Whitaker's story is a cautionary tale that resonates with many lottery winners. It shows us that wealth, especially sudden wealth, often comes with unexpected challenges. It's not always the dream come true it's made out to be. Whitaker's story is a sobering example of how a sudden influx of wealth can lead to unexpected and often negative consequences. Across the pond, Michael Carroll's story is equally cautionary. In the United Kingdom, a young man named Michael Carroll became an overnight millionaire when he won the national lottery in November 2002. At only 22 years old, he was suddenly worth a staggering £9.7 million, which equates to roughly $13.2 million. Carroll, however, was not prepared for the sudden influx of wealth. He came from a humble background and was working as a garbage collector when he won. Like many who stumble upon such fortune, Carroll quickly became known for his extravagant and frankly, reckless spending. He purchased a luxurious mansion dubbed The Grange, where wild parties and demolition derbies became the norm. He indulged in expensive jewelry, designer clothes, and even a fleet of high-end cars. But not only did he spend lavishly on himself, Carroll was also known for his generous, albeit imprudent gifts to family and friends. Yet, the saying, "easy come, easy go," proved true for Carroll. His wealth attracted a swarm of opportunists, and his lack of financial literacy led to poor investments. His wild lifestyle also took a toll on his health and personal relationships. By 2010, Carroll was declared bankrupt. He had squandered his entire fortune, the mansion was sold, and he was back to square one. But unlike most, he didn't have a job to fall back on. He was now penniless, jobless, and infamous for his fall from grace. Carroll's story is not just a tale of rags to riches and back to rags. It's an exploration into human behavior, the pitfalls of sudden wealth and the illusion of happiness that it brings. It's a testament to the fact that money, especially when it comes in such large and unexpected amounts, can be more of a curse than a blessing, if not handled wisely. Carroll's downfall is a stark reminder that wealth can be fleeting if not managed properly. So, why do so many lottery winners end up in financial ruin? This question may seem perplexing, but the answer lies in the realm of psychology and understanding human behavior. First, let's consider the issue of financial literacy. Many lottery winners are not equipped with the necessary knowledge to manage such a sudden influx of wealth. This lack of understanding can lead to poor investment choices and financial mismanagement. Imagine going from living paycheck to paycheck to suddenly having millions at your disposal. Without the right guidance and knowledge, it's easy to see how this could lead to financial disaster. Secondly, the temptation to spend lavishly can be overwhelming. Winning the lottery can often feel like an endless supply of money, leading many winners to splurge on luxury items and experiences. They might buy a new mansion, a fleet of luxury cars, or even a private jet. This sudden, extravagant lifestyle, however, can quickly drain their newfound wealth. It's like a kid in a candy store. The initial excitement can lead to a sugar rush of spending, followed by the inevitable crash. Finally, there's the psychological pressure and stress that comes with sudden wealth. Friends, family, and even strangers can come out of the woodwork, all hoping for a piece of the pie. This can result in a great deal of stress and can lead to poor decision-making. This pressure, combined with the lack of privacy and the constant scrutiny, can take a serious toll on a person's mental health, further contributing to poor financial decisions. So, the psychology behind lottery winners ending up in financial ruin is complex and multifaceted. It involves more than just the money itself. It's about understanding human behavior, our relationship with money, and the impact of sudden wealth on our mental health. Understanding these psychological factors can help us make sense of the seemingly paradoxical fate of many lottery winners. So, if you ever do strike it lucky, how can you avoid this lottery curse? Let's delve into some practical steps that lottery winners can take to sidestep the pitfall of financial ruin. First and foremost, seek professional financial advice. The sudden windfall of lottery winnings can be overwhelming, and without the right guidance, it's easy to make costly mistakes. A financial advisor can help you navigate this new territory, providing advice on how to invest, save, and spend your newfound wealth wisely. They can also help you understand the tax implications of your winnings, which can be quite significant. Next, think about investing wisely. While it might be tempting to splurge on luxury cars, mansions, and exotic vacations, it's crucial to think long-term. Consider putting your money into safe and diverse investments that can provide a steady income stream over time. This might include stocks, bonds, real estate, or even starting your own business. Another important step is learning to say no. It's not uncommon for lottery winners to be bombarded with requests for money from friends, family, and even complete strangers. While it's natural to want to help out, giving away too much can quickly drain your winnings. Learning to say no is not about being stingy, it's about preserving your wealth for the long haul. Also, consider setting up a budget. Yes, a budget, even with millions in the bank. This helps to keep your spending in check and ensures you're not living beyond your means. Remember, even millionaires can go broke if they spend more than they earn. Lastly, don't forget the importance of continuing to educate yourself about money management. Read books, attend seminars, or take online courses to enhance your financial literacy. This will equip you with the knowledge and skills to make informed decisions about your wealth. Remember, wealth is not just about having money, but knowing how to manage it. After all, even the biggest lottery win can vanish in the blink of an eye if not handled wisely.